Hey everybody, it's Brian from Red Dirt Pickers. How are you? Thanks for checking out this thrifting video. Let's go see what we can find inside. These A6 gel ventures, I should be able to net anywhere between $20 and $25. This is a great bread and butter shoe for me. I find these quite often. These Mizunos are great. They're actually volleyball shoes. I think the comps were anywhere between $25 and $35. Those were pretty darn clean. The Nikes were nice. I couldn't really find any comps that showed this actual pair. They look vintage, but they were not vintage. The date on them was 2018 on the inside. There's another pair of those Mizuno volleyball shoes. Again, I think I can get anywhere from $30 to $35 for those, so I got those Mizunos. These Cabela Boots were cool. They were pretty dirty, but I think I could have cleaned them well. There just wasn't enough meat on the bone for the boots at this Goodwill are $10. So to see comps around 25 to 30, there just wasn't enough there for me to hold on to them, so I put them back. These Eccleton ladies golf gloves were really nice, but they were, when I opened the packages up, they were a little dry rotted on the inside, so I decided to put them back. This hockey helmet was great. It still had another 2 years left on the certification. And as you guys can see there, comps were around $35. And that's the helmet without the face mask, so I could probably get around $40 for it. So I went ahead and picked that up. A couple Guitar Hero guitars. I don't know much about these. I don't really see them that often. As you can see there was some corrosion in that one. I put the other one in the cart, but later on you guys will see I put it back just because there wasn't, again, there wasn't enough meat on the bone there for me to keep it. This was a cool little yoga set and workout set. I really like this Indiglo alarm clock. It worked real well. I plugged it in. It also had these nature sounds that were great. You guys can hear here, I'm testing it out. It has decent sound to it. Found this little gun. Pew, pew, pew. I just thought that was fun. This is the Goodwill that I found that painting at. I don't know if you guys watched that video, but I'll put a link to it up here. I found a painting at this Goodwill that was worth over $7,000. So I always double check the paintings every time I go. I haven't been able to find anything since, but these Auric vacuum bags. The one bag, there was only actually one package of the Auric bags in there. The other ones were generic. If they were all Auric bags, there were 6 other packages. I think I could have made about $30 to $40 on that, but the other ones were generic, so I decided to put that back. This Kirby Vacuum attachment set was pretty decent, but they wanted $12 for it, and it didn't really seem like with the comps. I think there were 10 or 12 for sale, and there were only 4 or 5 that sold, so to me the sell-through rate wasn't worth it enough to hold on to it for 12 bucks. There you guys could see that Indiglo was anywhere from $25 to $35, so I decided to keep that. This is a flash lighting kit. Not the best brand, but it was in halfway decent condition. I believe this is just a cheapo Amazon light kit. And it wasn't for video production, it's for still photography, so it really wasn't of any use to me, and I just didn't really think there was enough profit on there to resell it. So as you guys can see there, just one light brand new is 50 bucks, and they wanted 40 something for the whole set, so I decided to go ahead and leave that. Here you guys can see I looked up the Guitar Hero guitar. Again, I don't know enough about these. I saw that there was one of the same guitars with the game, and for the Wii it was like for the Wii, for Xbox 360. I just didn't know enough about it to hold on to it, and I saw comps for 15 and 16 bucks, so to me that just wasn't worth it to keep it and try to eventually get some of the other items that I could sell with it, so I decided to put it back. So this is a section I really like to spend some time in, is the pots and pans. Didn't find much this day, but this was a nice Calphalon. So if you guys see pans like this that are this dirty, please don't let it scare you. You can easily clean this pan to look like the one that's in the picture here. Barkeeper's Friend and Never Dull those are the best things that you can put on a pan like this to clean it up, and it works really, really well. If you have really, really bad fire char on there, you can get the SOS pads that have the blue soap on them and scrub them. It'll take a little elbow grease, but you can scrub that fire char off. But Barkeeper's Friend is probably the best thing to get that stuff off of there, and Never Dull. This is a Beyblades accessory. It's arena to play with your Beyblades characters. These were $1.91 each. There was also a blue one, but it just didn't really seem like there was enough meat on the bone in order for me to keep it. This was the score of the day, these Luxo lights. I have found these before and sold them. They are a great company, well-known light company. They've been around for a long time, I believe since the 50s. And I can't believe I found 2 of these things at my Goodwill. Pretty darn cool lights. As you guys can see, I opened up the boxes here. They weren't in bad condition. They were in really good condition. There were a couple things that I don't know if whoever just packed them up just didn't do it right. You can see that the top is disconnected there and it's all dirty, but maybe they were just sitting in an office and never got used, but it looks like more of the wear is from them sitting in the boxes. You guys can see the white on the cord there. It's all from the styrofoam. Just looks like it's been sitting in the styrofoam box for 20 years. But anyways, these were $39 for the pair, so $20 each. And I picked those up. Comps were anywhere from $140 to $280. So I thought, yeah, most definitely I should pick those up. Just doing a little reply on some YouTube videos. This was a promo item. At first glance, they looked really nice, but it just was a junk set. This was really cool. I got excited at first, and then I looked at the date on here, and it was like 2017, so it was not vintage at all. Checking out a few books. These Becker manuals can be worth something if you find the older ones. I've actually never seen a newer one. And it was going for around $25 to $30. And the books at this Goodwill are only $2 for me. And that other CPA manual was roughly around the same, $20 to $30, so I decided to pick that up. So yeah, that's it. Thanks everybody for coming to Goodwill with me. I appreciate you checking out this video. If you can, please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.